Basically, the way it
Yeah.
works in Lebanon is that each section of the government, so you have the prime ministerial role, you have the presidential role, and then I don't know what the last role is actually, but they're all represented by someone from a different religion.
Yeah.
Lebanon is split
It's like
into,
a
I
check and
think
balance
it's
kind of thing.
26% Shia Muslim, 26% Sunni Muslim, and then 26% Christian. Or it might be more than that for Christian. Actually, no, I don't think so. And then there's a bunch of like small sects. We had a crazy civil war in 1970, I think. And the resolution of that was that let's make each section of government controlled by one particular sect. So the prime minister has to be Sunni, for example. The president has to be Christian. And it's a really stupid system that kind of ties in sectarianism and forces you to stick to it. And it means that everyone's just always vying for their own party, their own kind of people, their own representation,
But
who they're representing.
question,
And they never get anywhere.
over there, right? So obviously this would be, I guess, in a way, the mentality of the old generation. Are the newer generation actually pushing for everything to be a bit more open? Because I don't.
Yeah, but there's not much you could do. I mean, we saw the Arab Spring all throughout the Middle East. There was a bunch of young people who wanted change, varying results in varying countries. Right now, Lebanon just has no scope to be able to make any change. There's no one in office who is trustworthy. There's no one who people really gravitate to. There's no one who wants to make change.
I feel like even if you could, it's the obviously this issue exists in a lot of first world countries, but not to the same extent, to where there's accountability on part of the government. The government is really just not. Even if they are held accountable, I just don't think that they would give a shit to even enforce anything that meaningful, based off of based off of anything short of revolution, right?
Lebanon has multiple billionaires, and all of them are former politicians. That's the scope of corruption that's in that country. You don't go in and just become a little rich. You become a billionaire.
Are they billionaires by virtue of politics or the other way around? I would argue it's the latter, right?
It's a bit of both, but their wealth was definitely compounded when they came into office. There's stories of, I don't know particularly who, I can't remember exactly who did it, but for example, they know that housing permission or like planning permission for housing is going to go into a certain area, so you just go and buy that land, and then suddenly you own land that's about to be developed, and you know for a fact it's going to be developed. You just gave it, you just gave it approval in the parliament. So. Yeah. Not to mention there's a bunch of non-state actors. Well, they're state actors now, in a sense, but groups like militias like Hezbollah, which aren't really recognized as state actors by the rest of the world, who have huge influence in Lebanon. So yeah, it's just a clusterfuck. And to be honest,
You're not Lebanese. Sorry.
Sublime, you're Lebanese?
Nah.
Do we know who that is?
Yeah.
Are they Lebanese?
See, that's something that I'm not with. I'm Lebanese and I hate Lebanon. that's where I come from. A lot of people love Lebanon, and for the past 15 years, there's always been this whole thing about, wow, Lebanon, the Paris of the Middle East. It's like the nicest, safest country in the Middle East. It's so nice.
That made it look like that was true.
Yeah, you could do that with any country, but Lebanon has been a shithole for over 2 decades.
I grew up on Lebanon being that kind of like roughish shithole where like you had 12-year-olds on mopeds and like madness going on. Sure, I can see how it was at Paris, but for me, I wasn't really like... After, I mean, if you think, like, I was in year 6 in 2006, so the Lebanon that I got, for the most part, was the Lebanon that we know now today. And I still love it for what it is. Obviously, now it's fucked, and I would like it to be not as fucked, but, you know, I completely agree with you there, Karim. I don't really... I see it for what it is, not how it...
I've never been, so I can't see.
You don't want to go. Trust me.
Not right now.
You know what?
Give it like 10 years, maybe. We'll see if they can...
10 years? My life is...
It's been 14, 15 years since 2006. You're not going anytime soon.
Yeah, you're not going soon. Fuck it, just come. I'll take care of you.
Proudly, schmur.
What's there to be proud of, though?
Hey, you watch your whole mouth, Grim. Yeah?
Even
the women. Beach parties.
Yeah, I think Sublime's there for the women. Actually.
Driving without a license. I mean, driving, but with suggested driving.
What? Elaborate. Come on, more. You know you want to do it.
Driving nice cars.
Lanes are nice. Traffic lights are nice. Yes.
Traffic lights? What traffic lights?
There's traffic suggestions, bro.
Yeah. There's traffic lights. There's about 3 in the country, I think.
Yeah. They're new.
Actually, I want to search how many traffic lights.
And I think they work for about 2 hours a day before they cut the power out.
Yeah, yeah, the power. I forgot about that. You know, in Lebanon, having a generator is now seen as like this kind of I guess now it's more of like a necessity, but at some point it was like having an iPad. You know, I've got a generator now because they cut
But
the power out
that's
every
the
like.
same in like a lot of countries, like back home in India. Like, so my uncle has a business running like a water supply, right? And because of that, having the business running, we've got a generator over there, and the lights did used to go off quite a lot back in the day. And I think we were one of the only houses on our street or whatever area over there that actually had power when the lights went out, just purely because of that. And also coming back to not actually liking or being that fond of the country you come from.
Was that in India or Goa?
Goa is in India, so both.
Wait, isn't Goa an island?
No.
Why did I think
Oh
Goa was an
my
island?
god. Oh, Mo, for a
No,
smart
I knew
person.
it was in India,
Mo,
but I
Mo.
thought it was just like a bit. I thought it was like a bit removed. Like, I
Hold
thought
up.
it was like Madagascar to
I'm
Africa.
gonna bring it up right now.
Go on then.
Alright, so
Go on then.
bit of geography.
See what
Right.
happens.
Can you guys see this?
Go on. Alright, I'll
Right.
kill myself.
Oh, it's in the south.
So this is India, right? Goes
Yeah.
this little part over here. At the bottom.
Where?
At the bottom.
Ah, I knew it was on the left.
Wait, show me again, Wayne.
I need to see what screen's up actually.
How big is Goa? Goa's quite large, isn't it?
Goa's
like-
very small.
Oh, really?
Goa's like-
Relatively small.
Indian
Relatively small.
Lebanon.
I need to get Chrome up. Yeah, so over here. Let's go over here, this little small thing.
What are the borders? Like, what's actually separating these regions? Because
Is
they're
that
all
where you're
part of the
from,
same
mate?
country, right?
Huh? Yeah,
Is
that's
that
where
where
I'm
you're
from.
from?
That's where I'm from.
Nice.
Let me-
Yeah, Wayne. What are they separated by? The language or what?
So it's more of a soft border, if that makes sense.
So they're not individual states, right?
They
of course.
they are individual states,
Okay.
but it's not like when you cross the border, it's a completely different language. So the closer you get to the border, the languages get kind of mixed up and stuff.
So there's like a weird grey area, like
Yeah,
like an interstice between dimensions. You
kind
saw
of,
past.
kind of.
That's mad.
Area of Goa. This should bring. So it's only 3,700 and 2. An area of UK. Look at the area of UK. 242,000, 243,000 nearly, and that's Goa.
Okay. That's Goa.
Yeah.
Oh, mad.
So it's only around double the size of London.
Only around.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, yeah, London.
Just actually more than double. Just slightly over double. Just slightly over double the size of London. It's very small.
Exit.
Hashtag Lexit. I'm an advocate of Lexit, where I believe I like London, but that's the part I like and I want, and I don't really like the rest of the UK. And the problem is that London right now happens to be inside of the UK, and I would quite like it if it wasn't. So we need
Pretty
to get
much.
a London city state going, Kareem for mayor, and just get on that as soon as possible, please. Thank you.
Yep, no worries. Soon enough.
Where is the love for Boris? The love for Boris
But
is
where's
the
the
same
love for
place
Boris?
as the love
Have
for
you
my
not seen that
ex.
video
It's-
of Boris? Take it back. Take it back. He looks like he's about to scrap. Have
What?
you seen it, Grim?
Yeah, this was during the what's it called, the Brexit campaign. It was Jeremy Corbyn's right-hand man, and Boris walks onto screen.
He bring it up.
Have you got
Boris
a
is
video for
such
it?
a character. Yeah, I'll find it and send it to you, Wayne.
Boris is a meme.
He really is, and
No, genuinely is.
Boris is like the UK government saying, "All right, fuck it, let's put this guy in power and see if we'll get away with it. Let's see if they buy this." You know.
Wayne,
Actually, I started.
Whoa. Hang on a second. What I want to do,
Take that
Boris.
back, old boy. Take it back.
No, well, why don't you just sort this out? Hang on a second.
Why don't you take it back?
I just want to hear.
You just pointed your mic.
I want to hear from. Let's hear from Jeremy Corbyn. This is what he had to say
Oh my God.
about that nuclear deterrent.
He's never been in a food bank. He's never been in a food bank.
Right,
Actually, I started.
Whoa. Hang on a second. What I want to do,
Take that
Boris.
back, old boy.
God.
Take it back.
No, well, why don't you just sort
It's
this
actually
out?
some shit you would expect on the playground.
I
He's
just
so
want to
toxic.
hear.
I swear, he's literally just egging him on. Take it back. Take it back.
It's not even toxicity. That's just like schoolboy antics, bro.
Oh, bro. How can you respect the guy? How can you genuinely respect him?
But the thing is, back then it was funny.
Comedian.
Back then it was funny. It was entertaining. Then he became prime minister, and everyone was like,
So
he
when was
started
this?
doing
This was when he was mayor, right?
No,
Or
this
after?
was during the Brexit referendum, I think.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, this wasn't when he was mayor, because he was saying about how
Oh,
he
he
started
was
something
when
back
he was
when he
mayor,
was
yeah.
mayor. Yeah.
There's another video that's quite funny where he basically almost headlocks the person he's having an interview with. I
Have
want
you
to see if I
seen
can
that?
find
Have
it.
you seen the comment? Someone tweeted, "Why does Boris always look like he's just come out of a headlock?"
No.
What is this
He
on the
looks like
TikTok
he's been
comments?
roughed up on a school fight.
It looks like he's always just come out of a scrap and he's ready for more.
But the amount of memes of him are ridiculous. Ever since that fucking zip line with him getting stuck, I feel like it's just been a free fall.
I haven't seen this.
What?
Yeah, he got stuck
You
on a
haven't
zip
seen
line.
this? He
No.
got stuck on a zip line, bro. Like stuck. He was just in the air
He's
with
never
harnessed
used a
by his
food bank.
balls,
He's never
waving
been
flags or
in a food
something
bank.
for some reason. I don't
Right,
remember,
whoa,
but like,
Whoa,
he looks
This guy's
ridiculous.
Hang on a
very
second. What I want to do...
Have you guys seen him
Right.
try to open the umbrella?
Oh
No.
yeah. I need to pull this up. I need.
Oh, and it closes on him. Yeah, I've seen that one.
I don't know, the pod has just devolved into us like looking at Boris memes.
It's probably the best bit. I'm telling
No,
you.
I'm not gonna lie, it is for me. Fucking, I love trying to have meaningful conversations, fam.
There we go.
Any
You
moment
get
now
Boris
we'll
with the umbrella.
be celebrating with the fly past. Police.
Was it this one?
This
I
sad
saw?
looks a
It's
pretty
weird.
sharp. Funeral.
At the moment on them.
Oh no, it's a memorial unveiling.
I think I saw a video of him trying to open it and hand it over to a woman, and then it closes. on
Yeah,
him.
this is it.
Oh, this is the one.
Yeah, this is the one. So he struggles to open it, offers it to Pri Patel. She says no thanks, and then he closes it.
Oh yeah, this is it.
And
This
now
is
he
it.
opens it again. And he fucks it up. The Prime Minister of the United Kingdom can't open a fucking umbrella. Look how, like, who the fuck holds an umbrella like that? From the top.
Yes, when I was talking, specializing in one thing, being able to do stuff with your hands, this is the worst case scenario.
He's not the one. That's
This is the
definitely not
worst.
his
This
type
is
of job.
this is the Omega worst case scenario. Fuck it, Jeremy Clarkson for Prime Minister.
Jeremy
Jez will get some
Clarkson?
shit though. I don't know, bro. I've been watching a lot of Top Gear recently.
100% I would support that.
Yeah, his
Jeremy
genius
Clarkson.
is frightening. The Stig for Prime Minister.
Wow.
Oh, mad.
Wow.
Someone turned down this night, but
Why?
literally all he typed was ha ha ha.
Well, no, he's in it. Why?
Oh my god. What the hell? Let me open Nightbot.
Yeah, bro, he's holding it open at the end. He's just holding it so it doesn't close again.
Yeah,
he doesn't-
that's all.
Hey, do you think that these sort of people do this stuff to him on purpose? Because it's always him.
What do you mean do to him? What
They
do they
give him a
do?
broken umbrella. They make sure he gets stuck on a zip line type deal. Just to embarrass him.
If I can be like semi-serious here for a bit, I fully
Yeah.
feel like there's a cabal of people who control what's actually going on.
Yeah.
And one department of that is like the publicity department, where their job is just to fuck with Boris and provide him and put him in situations where he just looks like an idiot, just to give the impression that this guy doesn't know what he's doing. And I feel like Boris plays into that a lot. Like he always gives the impression that he's an idiot. I think he is an idiot,
Oh, 100%.
but like
Is he?
more.
You
So
must
now
be
here's-
somewhat
No,
intelligent,
no. Listen. No. This is how it works. Yeah, I got it. I bagged it. He is a guy who acts like an idiot, but behind that act, he's an even bigger idiot.
You think so?
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
he
know,
acts
bro.
like a dumb, overt idiot doing all the stupid shit, but really he's smart. But he thinks he's smart. He's not actually smart.
But he's an actual idiot that thinks he's
Yeah,
smart.
he's like a full-on idiot.
Someone
Fair enough.
tweet Boris to come on live.
Fuck's sake.
Imagine he did it. What, I don't even know. I'd just leave.
What? If he came into the call?
I would fucking
Yeah.
talk to him. Oh my god, that'd be an amazing
I have nothing to
conversation.
say. I know nothing about
That'd be
politics.
incredible. The first
You know
question
what?
I'd
I'm gonna
ask him
tweet
is
for
like,
my ex-prof Wayne. I'm actually gonna do.
I would send him something and be like, can you read this out loud? And it'd be the Shahada. I'd ask him what he
Looking
thinks
to
about
get, you're looking to put us all on the list.
I'd ask him why like TFL is so expensive or whatever. I'd ask him so many questions. What is this?
It's Boris Johnson again.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys have moved on, but
255, yeah?
too entertaining.
No, I want to see this.
I've actually tweeted
55.
Boris, by the way.
Yeah. Just look at how he starts apologizing before he even starts doing it. Just goes, I'm so sorry.
Boris, I'm sorry to say,
You went. All right. Oh my god.
don't be a pillock.
Oh my god.
It's like, what the fuck is he doing? And when he invites him on, he goes, go on then, join us, you big girl's blouse or something.
Man said, don't be a pilk, you know, bro. He fully tried to give him a quick judo throw, but he has no... I feel like Boris Johnson is the kind of guy that, like, if I had to fight, he'd have the strength, but he'd lack the grip. Like, he would just fumble over himself. Like, he's too clumsy. You know what I mean? No?
Yes? I would say
Okay.
so. I would say
Wayne
so.
always backing it. Wayne, if you had to fight someone in a street fight, what would be your weapon of choice?
Pillock, by the way, Dingo. My weapon of choice. I don't carry weapons, but I have something that can be considered a weapon potentially if used in the wrong way.
So you carry weapons, bro.
No, I have a thing.
Shit, bro? What is
I have a, what do you call it? Because I used to be a bartender. I carry a bottle opener thing, which has, you know, the thing for the wine.
Oh yeah.
It's got the little cutting thing.
Yeah.
Not the corkscrew. It's got the little serrated
Oh, the
thing.
little yeah, the little.
So I've got that. That could be considered it, but I honestly just carry it more for opening a bottle, which
I'd bring a whip.
a whip.
I would demoralize the shit out of someone. Imagine you got run down in Croydon by a guy with a whip. What? Just fucking
Oh, never go to Croydon
whipping
again.
the shit.
Never.
It wouldn't be like a little cute whip. It would be like the full-on Indiana Jones shit. What would you do, bro, if you're in a street fight in London and some guy whips out a fucking whip?
Wayne will use
I
a
know
potato.
what Yas's weapon of choice is.
Or the Yas use.
Fucking Vauxhall Astra. Run him down.
Right now,
Nah,
there's
it'll
a
be a
BM.
motorbike with no engine. Just pick it up. Dash it at. Because it's light at that point. It's just the frame, innit? I got a bike recently.
You got
I've
wait,
seen a lot
what?
of nature
As in a
around.
motorbike or a
No, just a
Oh, I was
regular
gonna say.
peasant bike. Yeah, I
Peasant
have to
bike.
pedal. It's horrible.
nice?
But yeah, no, I've been seeing a lot of nature around Rome, and I think humanity is just a full-on virus, bro. The planet's so beautiful, and we would just fuck it up. But I do like having central heating and food and shelter. So if they could just keep my pot and then just get rid of everything else, if we can get on that, and Kareem for mayor and exit, be wonderful. Kareem for mayor for sure. Yeah, he knows what he's doing, right? Just leave it to Kareem. Sort out. No, I'm not summoning him. You know, that's the nice thing about Kareem. He has no
Hi,
public
guys.
presence. No, Kareem would be the perfect mayor of
Apparently
London
I've been summoned.
because he has no public presence. It would work. You couldn't Boris Johnson Kareem.
Oh yeah, it's impossible. If I was mayor of London, I wouldn't do any interviews. I'd make it a policy to not be accountable.
Yeah.
And then
You would
I'd
send someone in your place. You'd have a
send Yasin or some shit, yeah.
Send Yasin.
Someone distracting. I basically I need a Boris. Boris needs to be a PR man because he could just
Yeah.
change the topic. Then suddenly, if you just fucked up and a train blew up, you're talking about something else.
Just call someone a pillock.
Yeah.
But you see, this seems to be a trend. The most. Oh, I could get in trouble for this.
What's next
You know
for
what?
the
But
UK?
wait, yes, did you just change your shirt?
No, he was wearing that under his little windbreaker.
Please.
Okay. Okay.
He's showing up in Mac's t-shirt and not my t-shirt.
Oh my god.
That's a boss move right there. Show up on a motorbike with no engine and another man's t-shirt. In his own house.
No, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
What would be a weapon of choice? Mo said yours would be a motorcycle without an engine, chucking at people.
I wish, Wayne, one day you're gonna come here and you're gonna try push that bike.
Yeah.
It's so fucking heavy. Jim. It's ridiculously
Mo
heavy.
can pick it up. Mo can pick it up and throw it at someone.
Potentially,
I'm
yeah.
wearing it.
How heavy is it?
Fucking heavy.
The thing
Well,
is, without the engine, I don't think it's that heavy.
Without the engine's got to be the main part, right?
I promise you, I think it's heavier about the
Bear in
engine.
mind, boys, you do realize I
What?
live for a living.
No, wait, hold on. Sorry, I think it's heavy. That the frame is heavier than the engine.
Okay.
No, come on, mate. You do science. Make up your mind.
No, I think the engine would be heavier than the frame, depending on.
No, I think the frame is heavier than the engine, but obviously
What's
it's
it
not
made
going to
out
be
of?
heavier
Steel
with
or
it.
aluminium? What? No, it wouldn't be aluminium. What's it? Steel, right?
Stronka.
Strong.
Stronka.
It's made of Russian potato. Fucking
He put UK on the map. Who? Boris? You're having a bubble, lad.
What about Skepta? Who's
What?
first?
Let's not talk about him no more. We don't talk about him no more.
What do you think's next with the UK, man? I want to know. Like, is there going to be
Dave.
another Boris? Like, huh?
Dave. Why has he plateaued?
No, I meant like politics-wise. But I think Dave is not plateaued right now. But he's if Dave is in a weird place. I listened to In the Fire, by the way. I know I talked about this last week, but it's still sick.
In the Fire is really
his
good.
new album.
In the
Fire is really good.
Giggs wasn't on that tune. That was Hollow Man. If you know the difference, you're a real G. That was Hollow Man, bro. Straight.
That's how Hollow Man was on the track.
How can Gets go in so hard that he makes it?
Gets?
Yeah, Gets was on it.
I don't know this tune. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's probably the best song on the album, I think.
100%.
Top 2.
I listened to that song where like it's just madness, and then at some point he goes a cappella, and then it's his mum.
Yeah, that's Heart Attack. That great was, song for the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes wasting my life.
That was a bit weird.
It's annoying as fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, Clash, I wasn't feeling it.
Nah, Clash was dead. The other one, oh fuck, what's the other one called? 21 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was dead as well. Wasn't feeling that.
21? Oh no, that was 71 actually.
Alright, there we go. An average motorcycle
you mean
weight.
22-1?
22-1, yeah, that's
Do you remember what you were listening to what I said before, innit? About how if you when you release the album at midnight and it's 40 minutes into the album and that song plays and it says it's 20-1.
Yeah, that doesn't make it a good song to me. You have to be a real fanboy to...
I think it's smart, but I don't think it's like blow your mind smart. It's not too difficult, I can't lie.
Yeah, I don't know. The album was okay. I've been listening to it quite a bit. There's a few songs on it that are really good.
I don't think I've heard it at all.
But I don't think it's as good as Psychodrama.
Yeah, definitely not.
And that's his previous album.
I have nothing about, no news about that kind of music.
I feel like I could pull it off.
What? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to pull
the
off?
Bike. Without the engine. That's like the bulk of the weight. So look, the average...
Is what you think, Mo. Is what you think. You haven't seen this bike. Is why. You haven't seen this bike.
Are we talking like, do I have to clean it or can I just like pick it up?
I promise you won't be able to pick it up like that.
Not like that, but I just have to get it off the ground, right?
What, both wheels, not just the back wheel, because we can do the back wheel.
Yeah.
I think you can do it. I think you can do it.
No, because without the engine, I think the frame is something like 131 kilos.
How have you just given
basically Mo has to be equivalent to 1.5 of us, which I think he is, at least.
Yeah. All right.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna go see, but I don't think you can do it because the engine itself isn't that heavy, Karim.
How heavy
is
it?
But it's not that heavy.
The engines are not that heavy.
The whole bike isn't that heavy. 2 people could pick up that bike with the engine on it.
No, 2 people are picking up the back of it.
Why am I saying a motorcycle frame is 17 to 80 pounds? That's nothing.
You're saying what motorcycle? Are you talking about a little pedal, like a pit bike? Or are you talking about a 1000 cc?
It's got a picture of what looks like a fucking...
It looks bigger. It looks a picture of a big bike.
I was going to say a Ducati.
Nah, it's 120 kilos, the bike, with the engine, I think.
With the engine?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
120 kilos. I think Mo could pick that up.
Yeah.
I could pick that up if it's... Dude, I deadlifted 140 last 2 days ago.
Alright, well, then we'll see. We'll put your money where your mouth is, man. We will see.
I'd bet that he could.
No, I definitely think Mo could.
I feel like I've walked myself into a possible serious injury, but fuck it, let's do it.
100%. 100%.
Look, but this is the thing. You have to give me something to grip. Okay, because then it's a different game.
Yeah. I'm going to start welding on handles on
No. My bet is that you have the physical strength to lift the total weight. If you can pick up the actual bike, it's a different story.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about total weight. I'm talking about lifting the bike.
Give me a number.
It's not about the number though. It's an awkward bike. The way you have to pick it up is going to be really weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it is about picking up the bike, not the weight.
Just so you know, the majority of the weight is like on the rear. So the front is going to be light as shit. So you're lifting the majority of it with your left or right hand.
No, but you just move yourself to where the center of mass is. I wouldn't pick up a person from their head.
Science.
I'd pick them up from the hip.
So what you're going to do, you're just going to pick it up from the back.
You go from the back and the middle. Yeah. Back and the middle.
You're having a bubble. I put money on it. You won't lift it like that. I put money on it. You won't lift it like that.
I would try first to like maneuver myself under it, squat down, and get to like the closer to the rear of the bike.
Not to the ground for you, bro. Unless you're ass to the grass squatting, you are not lifting it.
You can see a picture of the bike, by the way. Just Google it.
Show me the bike. What's the name of the bike?
Look up a Kimco K-Pipe 125, Wayne.
I got it. Oh, that's getting fucking shifted.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
there's so much room between the fucking...
Thing is, you could just grab the bars,
the
the
wheel.
actual frames.
That's what I mean, dude. That's getting fucking shifted.
Alright, go on. Have you sent a
I
link?
may be completely overconfident. I have no idea, but I feel like this is the kind of dumb stuff that I have to do.
I say 100% a lot, really, mate. I say 100% a lot.
K-pipe
I'm very
what?
confident in the way I say.
Dude, come on, I could lift that.
Mo, I'm not going to say 100%, but you're not going to lift it. With the techniques you're telling me, you're not lifting it.
Bro,
You gotta remember,
I can't wait
it's me,
till I get there. Let's
Tarek,
see Yass's
and
face like this.
I'll be in shock.
Nah,
I'll be in shock.
Mo can lift that. Mo can lift that.
I could lift that shit.
It looks so much
I feel like
lighter
you can.
than
This
what
is
it
without
is.
the
You
engine
don't
as well.
understand. It's so much smaller. It's so dense. You know what it is? It's dense.
Listen
The
to me,
bike
Yass.
is dense.
Listen, you're not listen. There comes like 4 or 5 times in a man's life where he says a set of 7 words that only the
this
man
was
is...
banging, though.
Huh?
This bike looks fucking sexy.
Oh, yeah, it's such a nice bike.
Wait, is that not the bike that you have downstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Just doesn't have an engine.
Oh,
I have the yellow one as well.
Oh,
yeah, there comes a point in a man's life where he says a set of 7 words that only a man really could say. I feel like I could lift that bike. You know?
we'll see.
It's just the hold my beer thing, man. It's not about believing I can actually do it. It's that I have to do it. And I will do it because I have to do it.
I'm more than happy for you to actually do it. I'll be so proud of you if you do it. But you're not going to do it. That's it.
I
Thank
think
you.
you
But,
You know what?
Huh?
Now I have a goal. How heavy is that bike again?
120.
120 with the engine.
Oh, fucking hell, I can lift that.
Yeah, Mo.
When are you coming
I
back?
think it
I'm
could
having an engine done by the time you come back.